Does your home feel heavy? Do you argue more when you're inside your house? Do you feel relief the moment you step outside? What if I told you that your home is filled with negative energy, and that's why everyone who lives there is struggling? In the next 25 minutes, I'm going to reveal the 5 unmistakable signs that your home has negative energy. And then I'm going to give you the complete step-by-step process to cleanse it and turn your home into a sanctuary of peace and protection. But here's the warning. Sign number 5 is the most serious one, and if you ignore it, the negative energy in your home will get stronger until it affects everyone who lives there. Your health. Your relationships. Your finances. Everything. So if your home doesn't feel right, if something feels off but you can't explain it, stay with me until the end. Because your home should be your safe place, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it that way again. Let's begin. Before we talk about the signs of negative energy in your home, let me explain why this matters so much. Your home is more than just a physical structure. It's an energy container. Every emotion, every argument, every trauma that happens in your home leaves an energetic imprint. These imprints build up over time like dust. And just like dust, if you don't clean them regularly, they accumulate and make everything dirty. Think about it like this. If someone lived in your home before you, their energy is still there. If they were depressed, that depression energy is in the walls. If they argued constantly, that conflict energy is stuck in the rooms. If they were sick, that illness energy lingers. You moved into a home that already had energy in it, and that energy affects you every single day. But it's not just previous occupants. Your own life creates energy too. Every fight you have with your family leaves negative energy. Every tear you cry adds to it. Every stressful day you bring home from work deposits more negativity. Over time, your home becomes saturated with heavy, dark, negative energy. When your home has negative energy, nothing goes right. People who live there fight more. They get sick more. They feel depressed. Money problems increase. Relationships fall apart. Bad luck follows them. And they don't realize it's the home causing all of it. In every spiritual tradition around the world, people understood this. That's why they had cleansing rituals. Native Americans burned sage. Catholics used holy water. Buddhists burned incense. Every culture knew that homes need spiritual cleaning just like they need physical cleaning. But modern society forgot this wisdom. We clean our houses physically but never spiritually. We vacuum the floors but ignore the energetic dirt. And then we wonder why we feel terrible in our own homes. Today, I'm going to teach you how to recognize negative energy in your home and remove it completely. These aren't just theories. These are proven methods that work. When you cleanse your home properly, you'll feel the difference immediately. Everyone will feel lighter, happier, more peaceful. Let's start with sign number 1. Sign number 1, constant arguments and tension. The first sign your home has negative energy is constant arguments and tension between people who live there. You fight with your partner over small things. Your kids are always irritable and arguing with each other. Even your pets seem agitated. There's this thick feeling in the air, like everyone's on edge all the time. And the strange thing is, when you leave the house, everyone calms down. But the moment you come back home, the tension returns. This is a clear sign of negative energy in your home. That energy is like an invisible poison that makes everyone aggressive and irritable. It amplifies small annoyances into big fights. It makes people say things they don't mean. It creates conflict out of nothing. Here are more specific signs that negative energy is causing the arguments. The fights happen in the same spots repeatedly, like the kitchen or the living room. Certain rooms in your home feel heavier, and that's where most conflicts occur. Arguments escalate quickly and intensely for no logical reason. People apologize after fights saying, "I don't know why I said that," or "that's not like me." You notice that guests also become tense or argumentative when they visit your home. Negative energy in a home acts like a dark cloud that presses down on everyone. It affects moods. It shortens tempers. It makes people feel attacked even when nothing is happening. The energy is so heavy that it physically affects the nervous system, putting everyone in fight or flight mode constantly. Many families go to therapy thinking the problem is their relationships. They try communication techniques. They work on their marriage. But nothing improves. That's because the real problem isn't the people. It's the energy in the home. Once the home is cleansed, the relationships heal naturally because the irritant is removed. I know a family who was on the verge of divorce. They fought every single day. Their kids were having behavioral problems at school. They tried everything. Then someone told them their home might have negative energy. They did a proper cleansing, which I'll teach you later. Within 1 week, the fighting stopped. The kids calmed down. The marriage started healing. The same people in the same home, but completely different energy. If your home is full of arguments and tension, that's sign number 1. Write it down. We'll come back to it. Now let's talk about sign number 2, which affects your physical body. Sign number 2, unexplained health problems. The second sign your home has negative energy is when people who live there experience unexplained health problems that get better when they leave. You're tired all the time, but only at home. You have headaches that appear when you walk in the door and disappear when you leave. You get sick frequently. You have trouble sleeping in your own bed. Your allergies act up inside your house. You feel physically heavy or have body aches for no reason. Negative energy in a home directly affects physical health. Energy healers teach that illness begins in the energy body before it manifests physically. When you live in a home filled with negative energy, your body is constantly fighting it. This weakens your immune system and creates physical symptoms. Here are specific signs that your home's energy is making you sick. You sleep poorly in your own bed but sleep well in hotels or other places. You wake up more tired than when you went to bed. You have chronic headaches, especially in certain rooms. Your stomach feels upset when you're home. You catch colds and flu more often than people you know. Children in the home are frequently sick or have behavior problems. Pets are lethargic or hide frequently. In Chinese feng shui and other energy practices, they teach that homes can have sick building syndrome. This isn't just about mold or air quality, though those matter too. It's about energetic toxicity. A home can be physically clean but energetically poisoned. Certain spots in homes collect negative energy more than others. Corners tend to trap stagnant energy. Basements and attics often hold heavy energy. Bedrooms where people argued or where someone was sick become saturated with that negative energy. If you sleep in a bed where the previous owner was chronically ill, you're sleeping in their illness energy every night. Many people notice that certain rooms make them feel worse. You walk into one room and immediately feel drained or anxious. That room has concentrated negative energy. Maybe something bad happened there. Maybe it just doesn't get enough light or air flow and energy stagnates there. Children and animals are especially sensitive to negative energy in homes. If your child refuses to sleep in their room, cries frequently, or has nightmares, their room might have negative energy. If your dog won't go into certain rooms or your cat hides all the time, they're sensing something wrong with the energy. I knew a woman who had chronic migraines for 5 years. Doctors couldn't find a cause. She tried every treatment. Nothing worked. Then she moved to a new apartment. Within 2 weeks, her migraines disappeared completely. She realized the old apartment had been making her sick. The negative energy in that space was literally causing her physical pain. If you or your family members have unexplained health issues that are worse at home, that's sign number 2. Your home's negative energy is attacking your physical body. But it doesn't just affect your health. Sign number 3 affects your money. Sign number 3, financial problems and blocked opportunities. The third sign your home has negative energy is when financial problems increase and opportunities seem blocked for everyone living there. Money comes in but immediately goes out. Unexpected expenses keep appearing. Job opportunities fall through. Business ideas don't work out. Bills pile up. You feel like you're working hard but getting nowhere. And it all got worse after you moved into this home or after a specific event happened in the home. Negative energy in a home blocks prosperity. It creates what's called stagnant qi in feng shui. When energy can't flow properly through your home, money can't flow properly through your life. The two are connected. Here are specific signs that your home's negative energy is blocking your finances. You got promoted or started making more money, but then unexpected expenses drained it all. Business opportunities that seemed certain fell through at the last minute. You have trouble paying bills in this home, but you managed fine in your previous home. People in the house fight about money constantly. Mail piles up, especially bills and financial documents. Your wallet or purse gets lost frequently in the house. You feel anxious about money specifically when you're at home. In spiritual terms, prosperity requires flow. Energy needs to move freely. But negative energy creates blockages. It's like trying to pour water through a clogged pipe. The water can't flow, so nothing moves. Same with money. When your home has negative energy blocking the flow, money can't circulate into your life properly. Certain areas of your home specifically affect finances. In feng shui, the far left corner of your home from the main entrance is your wealth corner. If that area is cluttered, dark, or holds negative energy, your finances will struggle. Also, the entrance to your home is crucial. If your front door area is messy or energetically blocked, opportunities can't enter. Clutter is a major cause of financial blockage. Clutter holds stagnant energy. It prevents fresh, prosperous energy from entering. When your home is full of stuff you don't use, broken items, and mess, you're literally blocking abundance. The universe sees no space for new blessings, so they don't come. Negative energy from financial arguments also creates a cycle. You fight about money. That fight leaves negative energy in the home. That negative energy blocks more money from coming in. So you fight again. The cycle continues until the energy is cleared. I know a man who started a business that failed. He started another one. Failed again. Third business, same thing. He was talented and worked hard, but nothing succeeded. A feng shui expert came to his home and immediately felt heavy energy in his office space. Turned out the previous owner of the home had also experienced bankruptcy in that exact room. The energy of financial failure was embedded in the space. After a proper cleansing and some rearrangements, his fourth business thrived. If you're experiencing financial struggles that don't match your efforts, and it's worse since moving into your current home, that's sign number 3. The negative energy is literally repelling money from your life. But sign 4 is even more disturbing. Sign number 4, feeling watched or sensing presences. The fourth sign your home has negative energy is when you feel watched, sense presences, or experience paranormal activity. You feel like someone's behind you, but no one's there. You see shadows moving out of the corner of your eye. You hear footsteps or other sounds with no explanation. Doors open or close by themselves. Electronics act strangely. You feel cold spots in certain areas. You have a sense of dread in specific rooms. You feel like you're not alone even when you are. This is a sign of severe negative energy in your home, possibly even negative entities or spirits. Not all negative energy is this intense, but when it is, it needs to be addressed immediately. Here's what you need to understand. Negative energy attracts negative entities. Think of it like garbage attracting flies. When your home is saturated with negative energy from trauma, illness, death, or dark emotions, it can attract spiritual beings that feed on that energy. Here are specific signs of entity presence due to negative energy. You feel watched, especially in certain rooms like the bedroom or bathroom. You wake up at the same time every night, often around 3 a.m. You have nightmares or sleep paralysis frequently. You see shadow figures or dark shapes. You smell strange odors with no source. You hear voices, whispers, or your name being called. Doors, cabinets, or drawers open on their own. Lights flicker even though the electrical system is fine. Electronics malfunction constantly. Pets stare at empty spaces or refuse to enter certain rooms. Children talk about imaginary friends that seem too real or frightening. Not every house with negative energy has entities. But some do, especially if something traumatic happened there. Violent deaths, suicides, serious illnesses, or intense suffering can leave energetic imprints so strong they create a haunting situation. Also, if previous occupants practiced dark magic, used Ouija boards, or invited negative entities intentionally, those entities might still be there. You inherited a spiritually contaminated space. Some homes are built on land with negative history. Old burial grounds, battlefields, or places where violence occurred hold that energy. The land itself is toxic. No matter what you do to the house, if the land is bad, the house will have problems. Negative entities feed on fear. If you have entity presence in your home, being afraid makes it worse. They grow stronger when you're scared. That's why cleansing must be done with authority and faith, not fear. I knew a family whose young daughter started talking about the dark man in her closet. The parents thought it was imagination. But then they started experiencing things too. Objects moving. Feeling watched. Cold spots. Bad dreams. They learned their home was built on land where a murder had occurred decades before. They had to do a serious spiritual cleansing and blessing. After that, the activity stopped and the daughter never mentioned the Darkman again. If you're experiencing paranormal activity or sensing presences, your home has severe negative energy. This needs immediate attention. But before we talk about how to fix everything, let's discuss sign number 5, the most important one. Sign number 5, nobody wants to be home. The fifth and most telling sign your home has negative energy is when nobody actually wants to be there. You find excuses to stay out. You work late. You run unnecessary errands. Your kids spend all their time at friends' houses. Your partner always has somewhere else to be. Everyone feels relief when they leave home and dread when they return. Your home doesn't feel like a sanctuary. It feels like a prison. This is the clearest sign of all because a home should be your safe place. It should be where you want to be. If your home feels uncomfortable, oppressive, or draining, something is seriously wrong with the energy. Here are specific signs that negative energy is making your home unlivable. You procrastinate going home after work. You stay in your car for a while before going inside. You sleep better anywhere except your own home. Guests don't stay long and make excuses to leave. People who visit once don't want to come back. You fantasize about moving but can't afford to. You renovate or redecorate constantly trying to make the house feel better, but it never does. You feel immediate relief crossing the threshold to leave. Your mood drops the moment you walk in the door. This sign is critical because it shows the negative energy has completely saturated your home. It's not just one room or one issue. The entire space has become toxic. When people instinctively avoid being home, it's their soul's way of protecting them from the heavy energy. Children are especially honest about this. They'll say things like, "I don't like our house," or "Can we move?" Adults rationalize and make excuses, but kids tell the truth. If your child doesn't want to be home, listen. They're sensing what you're trying to ignore. Homes should recharge you. After a long day, going home should restore your energy. But when your home has negative energy, it drains you instead. You're literally more exhausted at home than anywhere else because you're fighting the toxic energy constantly. Many people blame their unhappiness on other things. They think they're depressed or stressed from work. But the truth is their home is making them sick. They're living in spiritual toxicity. It would be like breathing polluted air and wondering why your lungs hurt. I know a couple who almost divorced because of this issue. They both felt miserable but blamed each other. The truth was their home had terrible energy from a previous tenant's depression and illness. Once they cleansed the space properly, their relationship healed. They realized they weren't the problem. The home was. If nobody in your family wants to be home, you have severe negative energy. This is an emergency situation. Your home should be your sanctuary, not your prison. Now that you know all 5 signs, let's talk about how to fix this. I'm going to give you the complete process to cleanse your home and remove all negative energy permanently. Now I'm going to give you the step-by-step process to cleanse your home of all negative energy. This is a comprehensive approach that works on multiple levels. Follow every step. Don't skip anything. Step 1. Physical cleaning and decluttering. Before you can cleanse energy, you must clean physically. Spiritual cleaning works best in a physically clean space. Deep clean your entire home. Every room. Wash windows. Clean corners. Dust everything. Vacuum thoroughly. Mop floors. The physical act of cleaning itself removes some stagnant energy. Most importantly, declutter ruthlessly. Get rid of anything broken. Throw out things you don't use. Donate items that no longer serve you. Clutter traps negative energy. Every item in your home holds energy. If it's not useful or beautiful, it needs to go. Pay special attention to items connected to negative memories. Gifts from ex-partners who hurt you. Possessions from deceased relatives if they were negative people. Items from a difficult time in your life. These hold emotional imprints. Get them out of your house. Also remove any items that might have come from negative sources. Thrift store items can carry previous owners' energy. Gifts from people who don't like you. Things you found on the street. Be discerning about what you allow into your space. Step 2. Open all windows and let in light. After physical cleaning, open every window and door in your home. Let fresh air flow through. Energy needs to move. Stagnant air holds stagnant energy. Do this on a sunny day if possible. Sunlight is cleansing. It burns away negativity. Let sunlight fill every room. Pull back curtains. Open blinds. Dark spaces hold negative energy. As you open windows, say this prayer: all negative energy must leave this home now. I command all darkness to exit. Only light and love may remain here. This home is cleansed by divine power. Let the fresh air flow for at least an hour. Visualize all the heavy, dark energy being blown out of your home by the wind. See it leaving and never returning. Step 3. Salt in every corner. Salt is one of the most powerful spiritual cleansers. It absorbs negative energy like a sponge. Get sea salt or regular table salt. Place small piles of salt in every corner of every room. Under beds. Behind furniture. In closets. Especially in corners where negative energy collects. As you place the salt, say, this salt absorbs all negative energy in this home. It purifies this space completely. All negativity is neutralized. Leave the salt for 24 hours. The salt will absorb negative energy during this time. After 24 hours, vacuum or sweep up all the salt. Do not reuse it. Throw it away outside your home. That salt now contains the negative energy, so it must leave your property. You can also make salt water and sprinkle it throughout your home, especially in doorways and on windowsills. This creates a protective barrier. Step 4. Smoke cleansing. Smoke cleansing is essential. Smoke breaks up and removes negative energy in ways nothing else can. Use sage, Palo Santo, frankincense, or cedar. Light your chosen herb and let it smoke. Starting at the front door, walk through your entire home with the smoking herb. Move clockwise through the house. Wave smoke into every corner, closet, under furniture, and around doorways and windows. Pay special attention to areas where you felt the worst energy. Give those spots extra smoke. As you walk, say loudly, "All negative energy is removed from this home. All entities must leave now. This is a sacred space filled with light. Only love and peace exist here. This home is cleansed and blessed." Say this repeatedly as you smoke cleanse every room. Your voice carries power. Speak with authority, not fear. After cleansing every room, return to the front door. Draw an X in smoke across the doorway. This seals your home and prevents negative energy from returning. Open windows during smoke cleansing so the negative energy has an exit. Step 5. Sound cleansing. Sound breaks up stagnant and negative energy. After smoke cleansing, use sound. Get bells, singing bowls, or even bang pots together. Go through your home making loud sounds. Ring bells in corners. Sound the singing bowl in each room. Clap loudly, especially in dark corners. Sound frequencies shatter negative energy. It's like using sound to break glass. The negative energy literally cannot survive the high vibration of sacred sound. You can also play high-frequency music, Tibetan singing bowls recordings, or spiritual chanting throughout your home. Let it play for at least an hour. Step 6. Light white candles and bless your home. After cleansing, you need to fill your home with positive energy. Light white candles in every room. White represents purity and divine light. As each candle burns, pray over your home. Use your own prayer or this one. Divine Source, I ask you to fill this home with your light and love. Bless every room. Protect every person who lives here. Let this home be a sanctuary of peace, health, happiness, and prosperity. Surround this home with angels and divine protection. Nothing negative can enter here. Only blessings may cross this threshold. Thank you for cleansing and protecting our home. Amen.